There was once a mighty king, a ruler so great that even the heavens seemed to obey his command. In his palace lived a daughter whose beauty was beyond compare, radiant as the full moon, graceful as a gazelle, and pure as light. Her face shone brighter than the sun. Her eyes were like intoxicated narcissus flowers with lashes sharp as thorns. Each strand of her dark hair seemed alive with magic. 1,000 hearts were wounded by its touch. One day, before the king, there came a servant, a young man fair as silver, whose beauty outshone both sun and moon. When he passed through the market or the street, people would stop and stare, lost in wonder at his radiant face. By the hand of fate, the princess saw him one day. She looked once, and in that single glance, her heart leaped from her grasp. Reason fled her breast, and love seized her soul. She tried to fight it, to think, to resist, but love is a stronger king than any earthly ruler. Her nights became sleepless, her body burned with longing, and her mind could find no rest. The princess had 10 handmaids, all skilled in song and music, the voices as sweet as the nightingale's. To them she told her secret, her shame, and her despair. "If I confess my love to this slave," she said, "he may not understand. It would bring me dishonor. How could a princess love a servant? But if I remain silent, I shall waste away in sorrow. I have read the words of patience, yet I can no longer be patient. I wish only to be near him, to taste his presence, even if he never knows." Her maids pitied her. "Do not despair," they said. "Tonight we will bring him to you in secret. He shall not know how or why." That night, one of the maidens went to the boy. She brought him wine and a cup, but into the wine she poured a sleeping potion. When he drank, his senses fled, and he sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. Then, when darkness filled the palace, the maidens lifted his unconscious body, carried him quietly through secret corridors, and laid him upon the princess's golden bed. When the slave awoke, it was midnight. He opened his eyes, and what he saw seemed like a vision of paradise. He lay in a chamber glittering with gold, the air filled with the scent of amber and rose. Round him danced maidens, singing soft songs of love, their faces glowing like lamps. At the center of it all sat the princess herself, radiant, motionless, her eyes shining with longing. She offered him wine with her own hand, and as he drank, her lips brushed the rim of the cup. Music filled the air. Perfume, laughter, and tears mingled together. The young man stared at her, speechless. His heart trembled, his tongue failed him. Tears ran down his face, and the princess, seeing them, wept as well. Sometimes she kissed his lips softly, as if tasting sugar. Sometimes she touched his hair. Sometimes she simply gazed at him, silent and trembling. They sat together through the night, lost between heaven and earth, between dream and waking. When the dawn came and the breeze of morning stirred, the servant fainted from wonder and exhaustion. The maidens carried him back before he woke and laid him again in his own chamber as if nothing had happened. When at last he opened his eyes, he was confused. His heart burned within him, but he could not tell why. He remembered flashes of music, perfume, and light, but whether it was a dream or a vision, he could not say. He tore his robe and cried loud, "I have seen something no man has seen, not in sleep, not in waking. I cannot tell what it was, a dream, a truth, or a madness. I saw a beauty so perfect that even the sun is dust before her face. Since that night, I am lost between two worlds, not awake, not asleep, not living, not dead." Those who heard him thought he had gone mad, but he only smiled faintly and whispered, "I do not know if I dreamed or if I truly saw. I am a wanderer between vision and reality. I kissed her, or perhaps I did not. Yet I am forever changed by what I cannot name." The heart once stirred by the beloved's flame shall ever live in drunken days no name. In thoughts so deep of the one adored, he loses self and nothing more. For hope of union's distant call, he drinks the cup of grief and all. He walks apart from pride's parade and casts his robe, his mask, his shade. His tongue falls silent, words depart. He stands amazed, speechless heart. In such a fire his soul remains, where Attar's heart forever flames.